Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Track Report for Wednesday, June 3rd. Hopefully you're having yourself a good start to your hump day. As always, don't forget you can get our top plays each and every day right here at atsstats.com or click the link below this video to get today's free tip sheet. Now, a few months back, I started the investing into our horse racing section, and came up with a system, a horse racing betting system. And ATS Stats is based on analytics, and I believe in the law of average. I believe there's parity now in sports. You go back decades. There's no more dynasties like the Islanders, the Yankees, the Oilers back in the day. Parity is here. And when you're looking at sports betting, I feel you need to really include parity into your betting system. And I came up with this Joker's Wild betting system a few months back. And the betting system is this. You want to take, so if you take our tip sheet, for example, or whatever pick you have, when you go through every races with the Raymond Track Report, you see we give out the Joker's Wild pick right here, right? It's normally the fourth best jockey selection in the race, and the odds can vary. If you look here, 5 to 1, 2 to 1, 12 to 1, 7 to 2, 10 to 1. And this is what I love about the system. It's not chalk heavy. You're going to get, you're going to need, let's be very honest here. There's a lot of emotions when you're wagering with money, right? You can get a great run, you can go on a bad run, and it can affect you emotionally, right? The thing I love about the Joker's Wild betting system is that, let's say you do play two, like 12 to 1, a 7 to 2, and 10 to 1. It's, those 10 to 1s, the higher the odds, the less chance you have of winning, right? The risk, the greater the risk, but the higher reward. Now, looking at our bettors, our Joker's Wild betting system, the system is this. You take the Joker's Wild pick in our tip sheet and you bet it to win, place, or show. It's a $2 ticket for win, place, and show. So it's a budget of $6, $2 per win, place, and show. And that's how you get the $6 budget. And let's say there's 10 races, it's $60 on the day. Now, what we've done, you take that Joker's Wild selection. Now, it's the best odds value in the race because you're going to get that jockey who's middle of the pack right now. And I'm basing it on the jockey's last 100 races. So this way, if he's been hot or cold, we're going to have a in-the-money percentage on that jockey. And it's normally, in that, 35, 40 in-the-money percent range, right? And if you look at our horse racing tip sheet, you see what I always do? I always put the in-the-money percentage beside the jockey's name, right? So if we look at today's race, number 1 at Lone Star Park, Cabrera, he's been very hot lately, 51% in the money. But look at our Joker's Wild percentage here. Ryzen Hoover right here, 27%. Vasquez, 33%. Padron Barcenas, 26%. Vasquez, 36%. So you see the percentage is low, higher rewards, right? Now, what I've done is I went back through the month of May. I grade everything. I want to, if you're going to be in analytics, you better have grading, and you better keep tabs of things, accountability, right? So I've done all the tracks for the month of May, and you can get this here, but I'll put a link below this video so you can see how every track did for the Joker's Wild betting system. And I'm going to take you to, we summarized it on top here. The number 1 track in the month of May for the Joker's Wild betting system was Santa Anita Park. Now, the number 2 was Gulfstream Park. Number 3 was Laurel Park, but keep in mind, this is based on May 30th, only 22 races. Tampa Bay Downs, Remington Park. You see the popularity of the track, right? Or not even the popularity, the pool. So the first thing that came to mind when I watched this, I'm saying, okay, Santa Anita, Gulfstream, Tampa Bay Downs. These are all the top tracks where all the top jockeys are, the highest pools. So, and you look at the bottom, like Churchill Downs, and this is where it breaks a bit of my my analogy, or my my thought process when I'm looking at this. I'm saying, okay, Santa Anita, Gulfstream, but look at Churchill Downs. Churchill Downs was our worst producing track for the month of May. So again, I'm thinking, okay, how come Santa Anita, Gulfstream, Churchill Downs, parity amongst the tracks and the jockey plays a huge role. But I look at Santa Anita, $348 in earnings. Now that's just based on $2 wagers. Imagine if that was $4. Then we doubled right here. That's $8. Then you quadruple, right? Another thing that I look for is the percentage play, in the money percentage. And Santa Anita, by far, the top race bet Joker's Wild betting system. 54.5% of our Joker's plays won. That's long shots. And mid to long shots, you do get some 2-to-1s and all that. But think about this. This is the fourth best jockey in the race, and using the Joker's Wild betting system, and we're hitting 54.5% at Santa Anita, 39.2% at Gulfstream Park, 193.20 in the month of May. Churchill Down, to me, it's a funny thing. I'm still trying to dissect it. It's a quagmire, right? It's sometimes you just but here's one thing: 22%. It's only hitting 22% of its Joker's Wild selection. So if you are going to play the Joker's Wild system, one thing you want to really look at is the in percentage, right? The ranking of the in percentage. And as you can see, everything that made money was over 30, let me see here, over 37%, 37, 36, 35, 27, Laurel Park. Again, we might have, we'll check Laurel Park in June. We'll throw that one out for now. But look at the tracks that didn't do well. And yeah, here's the thing. We're talking about the tracks didn't do well, and we're only down like $19 out of 145 races, minus 28. So the one thing I do love about the Joker's Wild system, it won't break the bank. It won't kill you, except for Churchill Downs for some reason. I don't know why. But again, when you see 22% in the money, stay away. 29% for Will Rogers Downs, stay away. Golden Gate, 33. Cinnabon Downs, 27, but only 18 races. Thunder Park, 38%. Again, only $45 down out of 91 races. So guys, the Joker's Wild betting system is a very good system. And only if, and I say this in the most polite way, only a fool would bet every race. You know what I mean? Like, I always give the baseball analogy. You got 9 innings in a baseball games. The same thing with you go to a Gulfstream Park. If there's 10 races, that's like the equivalent of 10 baseball games, right? Each race is an inning. You're not going to bet every inning in a baseball game, right? Unless you're doing in play, betting, which I don't recommend. I'm not a big in play guy who likes to bet everything, because you'll be broke within at the end of the day. Vegas, offshore, all these sportsbook casino, the house rules. The house is always, will always win 90% of the time, 80% of the time. It's very rare, why would they be in business, right? So be careful about the amount of wagering you do. I have a good betting checklist here, guys. If you go to the tools and you go to horse racing checklist, it's a great checklist to something to chew on, right? Something to make you think. I always say, something that makes you go, check out this checklist, and before you make your wagers on the day, it'll give you a bit of perspective, and it'll give you some fundamentals of gambling on things that you should and should not do. And also, we also have a how to bet the horses. If you're new to horse racing, I got a nice little chart here on how to bet horses, different ways, double dutch, back wheeling, all these things. Again, I like this chart here. This chart here tells you that if you got a 10 field horse, or 10 horses in a race, your chances of your horses winning is 10%. If you got a 12 field horse field race, 8.3%. So this, the percentage, right? Shop for value, play their percentages. Always remember to play those percentages. Now, getting back to the Joker's Wild betting system, we're gonna keep doing this and monitoring. And the thing that I love numbers, right? Because you got to analyze, and if you do your if you're just betting and you're not seeing why you're betting, why you're taking, or the reasoning why you're taking that selection, you got to have some type of system. And by having the analytics and the numbers and seeing things more clear, things will start pointing out. Like, for instance, doing this video just dawned on me: 54.5% in the money. Well, yeah, no wonder it's going to be. If you're hitting 50, if you're hitting the Joker's Wild every second race, you should be making money, right? Gulfstream Park, 39%. Belmont is opening up today. That's going to be a track I'm going to really. You got Rosario there. You got Irad Ortiz. You're going to have a lot of value and a lot of great jockeys. So keep an eye out on the Joker's Wild selection. Check it out at atsstats.com. Again, shop for value, play those percentages. Good luck.